Do you want to know the secrets to super conscious love? Do you want to have a relationship that goes beyond your wildest dreams? These are the 3 secrets that you need to know to get there, to have that loving, mutual relationship that lifts you up and makes you so much more expanded and feeling good and feeling in love. There's 3 things. One is radical self-awareness. You need to be aware of what's going on inside, what your triggers are, what your needs are, what your hopes are, what your values are. You need to really take that look and have that insight into yourself and your behaviors and your needs and wants and everything, right? How you respond to the world, how you respond to other people, and especially how you respond to your significant other. So that might be a practice that you do that's meditation, or it might be prayer, or it might be journaling, some kind of inner work that you do to bring you to that self-awareness. And if that self-awareness makes you hate yourself, you got more work to do. You want that self-awareness to be about loving the core of you, the very, very core of who you are. Like, yeah, we make mistakes and nobody's perfect and you're not going to be perfect, but can you appreciate, can you find value and worth in who you are beyond all those other masks and those kind of things that get in our way of liking ourselves? Beyond that. So the second thing is unconditional presence. So when you're with the other person, you want to have complete presence with them. You want to center the relationship. Often in relationships that are unbalanced, somebody's at the center, and sometimes in our significant relationships, a different person is at the center, and that changes. So if I'm talking about my day for that little moment, I'm at the center. If they're talking about their day for that moment, they're at the center. If I'm hurt and we're taking care of me, you see the drill. But overall, the relationship is at the center. And so when you are making decisions, even little decisions in your life, the relationship and that value in the relationship and keeping the relationship important is part of those decisions. So we often say you choose your spouse or your partner. You choose your partner. You choose your spouse. So when there's different decisions to make, think about them or make the decision with them together so that unconditional presence that you have. Now, relationships aren't unconditional. Relationships are conditional. Love can be unconditional. You could love somebody even if they're not good for you, even if you shouldn't be with them, right? So love is unconditional, and usually that kind of love that you love somebody even though they're not good for you, that's more of an attachment. That's not necessarily unconditional. But relationships, even superconscious relationships, should be conditional. That person should respect you. Not all the time. People make mistakes. We could get past them. Nobody is perfect, so it's about really being patient and compassionate. If your partner's having a bad day, then you're more compassionate with them, right? Your ego is aside. Instead of being triggered and responding back, you are present and compassionate. It's going to calm them right down. So the third secret to super conscious love is unified values and growth. So you're both working on yourselves together. You're both working on the relationship together. It takes a lot of work. You put a lot into the relationship. You put a lot into the other person. You are constantly renegotiating your relationship parameters because you want to know, is this working? What do I need to do better? What do we need to do better? What are we thinking about? How do we want to grow this relationship? How do we want it to be? And then what are the steps that we need to do to get there? So there's first, remember, there was that self-awareness, understanding yourself, understanding your ego triggers so that you could not let them get in the way of your relationship. And then this last one, this number 3, is this unified vision and growth, this unified awareness of the relationship and intentionality of where you want it to go. Those are the 3 secrets to super conscious love. If you want more from me, come on over to my website, jodihuman.com, where I have tons of videos and articles on how to love yourself, have closer relationships, release what you don't want, and be the person that you want to be. Until next time, remember, you are so much more awesome than you think you are. Check out this next video right here.